Hey, what's up guys, this is Josh here. Today we are taking a look at the DC Collectibles Arkham City Deluxe Clayface action figure. And I'm really excited to bring you this review. This guy is just massive, he's brilliant, he looks badass. But before we take a look at Clayface, let's take a quick look at the packaging. Now I'm gonna have to bring a light here. I have the package right here. It's a pretty good sized box, as you can see. Just put my light down there. But yeah, it's a pretty big box. It's bigger than the box for Solomon Grundy. You can see the window here. You can see somewhat of the city, Arkham City, inside the inside card. You got the peel back here. It says Batman Arkham City Clayface. On the side, we got a nice picture of Clayface there. On the back, we got Clayface with the Joker head, and then like the extension arm he comes with, and we got Killer Croc there. Pretty cool figure, even though he has, breakage problems. Titan Joker, never got around to getting Titan Joker, but it looks really cool. On this side, we just got a product image here, and then it says up at the top, if you can read that, figure measures approximately 13.5 inches high. And that's about correct. And he's sculpted by Phil Ramirez. So that's the box. And it's a pretty big box. And let's get back to my little review station here. Hang on a second. Just sorry about this. It sucks being one-handed sometimes when you're filming. It really does. I really need to get a stand for my camera. But anyways, here is Clayface, and man, is he's pretty awesome looking. As you can see, some of the detail. First thing you will notice right off the bat is, of course, the ice and the snow or whatever. Because if you played the game, and I hope if you're watching this, you have played the game, that you have to use these ice grenades, these ice grenades to beat him, and it freezes him and stuff. But a lot of people were complaining about the ice and stuff, but it doesn't look too bad. Yes, they could have toned it down a bit more, but it's cool. It doesn't detract from the figure too much, in my opinion. As you can see, the ice is like a nice pearl white paint, and it like has like kind of like a silvery paint, and it goes into these clear blue plastic spikes. And same with the top, he has this big ice backpack. This whole look kind of reminds me of Doomsday. That's why they could have like toned it down a little bit on the ice, so having it like all crystalline in that, but it looks pretty good. As you can see, sorry about that. This figure is just so big. More of the pearl white, and then it has like this darker brown around the where it connects to the brown paint or whatever. Almost like this part of the clay has been frozen and is hardened by the ice. Which I like how it really transitions from the crystal to the white, and then to the dark brown to the light brown clay. That's really nice. Line work on his body is beautiful. Really looks like clay. He has nice six-pack going on there. One thing I kind of don't like is he has no waist articulation, but as you can see here, you can see the line here and it goes all the way around the figure. It's not just visible from the front, it actually is around the entire figure, where he is kind of like two halves, where like this part plugs into the lower part. So if they were gonna have a visible line like that, you might as well just give them a waist swivel, because just by the looks of that line, they could have fit in a waist swivel there. But we'll go over articulation later, so don't worry about that. His face looks awesome. See if we can focus. There we go. Looks very cool. He has articulated jaw and everything. Very skull-like. In the video game, he doesn't look too skullish looking, but this looks good. I'll take it. See some of the like clay vein marks or whatever where the clay. His hands are sculpted nice. It just the paint job, like the texture's nice. It looks like he's dripping when you get down to his legs, as you can see. His lower leg here where his shin is, just it looks like he's dripping. Same with his feet, it looks like he's dripping. Again, on his arms here, you can see more like the dripping kind of look. And nice wash throughout, black wash everywhere, and like darker browns to make it really look like clay. So you can see more of the dark brown here where like the clay is frozen over from the ice and stuff, which is cool. Got more of the ice there. Some more right here. This is what he looks like from the back, with the kind of doomsday backpack. I really like how they did the ice with the clear plastic. It's all crystalline and stuff. They went a little overboard, but it's not too bad. You see more of the detail where the more frozen kind of clay parts here. Got that nice Clayface butt. Got some more drippage going down the back. And yeah, so he looks really, really good. Really nice. It comes with a couple accessories. It comes with this axe arm that just plugs onto his right arm here. What you do here, I'm not going to do it just for the sake of time and just because I'm one-handed and stuff, because I don't have a stand for my phone, but what you do is you pull out this hand here, and once you pull that off, you plug it in. As you can see, you don't got to really worry about it breaking because it is a pretty thick peg. So, and it goes in nice and easy. I tried it earlier and I had no problems. So yeah. And then for this arm, which is really cool, is first off you get this nice morphing arm where it goes from like, I guess the Joker arm all the way to like the clay arm. You can see this portion here where the sleeve is. This is hard plastic, but from like the sleeve down, this whole clay bit is actually like a rubber material. It's very pliable. This is bendy because again it's rubbery, but it also has a wire running through it, so you can bend it in all kinds of motions. I'm not going to use this, so I'm not going to start bending it and all that stuff, but it is that rubbery material. The detail on this, let's see if I can just adjust it, is really nice as well. You can see where, like, I guess this is bone or fingernails, and they kind of just morph all the way through, elongating, which is nice. See more of the detail throughout. The sleeve is really nice texture detail going on too. You can see the peg right there. Now to attach the arm, what you want to do, I'm not sorry I can't show you, but there's a crystal on the back here. See if I could just find this one right here. There's a crystal where you're going to be able to push it in. What you want to do is you want to push that crystal in, and as you're pushing that crystal in, there's a little mechanism inside here where as you push it in, this piece pulls all the way back, and that's going to allow you enough room to pull the arm out. So you squeeze this, you press this crystal in, and then you pull the arm off, and that's how you detach the arms. I tried it earlier and it was a little tough. You kind of have to give it a good pull, but other than that, it works perfectly fine. And then when you plug this arm in, you just plug it in and you wait till you hear it. You'll actually feel it and you'll hear it click into place. So again, I apologize I can't show you guys, but that's how you attach that arm. And it comes with this little sword here. It's the sword Talia had, and this is what you use against Clayface when you fight him in the game. And of course, if you know in the game, Batman always jumps up on Clayface to get it, and there is a slot, if I can just find it, right there. right in here. There's a little slot. You can see. Focus. I'm all over the place. But yeah, you can see the little slot right there where the sword slots into. Just like in the video game. And of course the sword does go further in, but I'm not gonna, you know, push it further in because I'm just gonna take it right out. So yeah. And of course, last thing is the head. Now, if you've seen promos, you know that he comes with, and on the box as well, he comes with the Joker head. Now, this isn't his actual head. You can actually just pop this head, and the actual head is underneath it, because this clay head is just like, you know, like a mask type. No, not a mask, but it's just a separate piece where it just plugs on top over the Joker head. As you can see, it has, you know, it's hollowed out to fit over. One gripe I have about the head thing is when you plug it on, let's just take a quick look at the Joker head. Looks awesome. Half of the side looks like it's morphing into clay. Focus. There you go. This side looks all crazy. It's all morphing into clay. And this side got more of the Joker-esque face going on. One gripe is when you put the mask on, kind of just kind of put it over. And it is really loose. Well, not really loose, but it is somewhat loose. But when you put it on, as you can see, this side, it covers nice and it blends in. But this side, you do see a bit of the Joker head. You see the green and the white. And it's not that big of a deal, but it's still kind of bothersome. What else? So yeah, well, and like I said, the clay mask is articulated. I'm just going to take it off for articulation purposes. But for articulation, he has ball socket shoulders on both sides. He has a bicep swivel. He has a hinge at the elbow, but you're not going to get enough bend. You won't even get 90-degree angle bend. You just get a slight bend. And then it also has a swivel at the elbow. You got a swivel at the wrist here. And then you got ball jointed hips. You got swivel at the knee as well as a hinge at the knee, and you got somewhat ball jointed ankles. You don't really get that much of a rock. You more or less get more of a swivel, and you don't really get any movement up and down. This is mainly just a swivel, but it is somewhat on a ball joint. The head is on a ball joint, and it's on kind of like a double ball peg, I guess you want to call it. Like there's a ball inside the neck, and then there's like a little peg, and then there's the ball on the end of the peg that the head pegs into. You mainly just get a swivel out of it, but if you work it, you can somewhat get it to pivot. So that's that, and of course you got the articulation on the jaw, on the clay head. Let's go ahead and get that back on here. It stays on really good. If you bump it, it might fall off and stuff. It'll stay on by itself. It won't just fall off. For size comparison, here he is. Let's back up. Here he is next to Solomon Grundy, the previous largest figure from the Arkham line, and he is taller than Solomon Grundy, but not by much. And of course, here he is with Arkham Batman. If you could get him in there. So there he is with Arkham Batman. So he's pretty big. In the game. Yeah, I want to say in the game he was maybe about the size, maybe just a tad bit shorter, but this scales nicely. I like it. Clayface is a pretty big guy, a pretty big monster in the game. So overall, I really like this figure. Detail looks amazing. The ice, take it as you will. It looks okay. It's kind of wish they didn't do the ice on him, but it's no big deal. I'm glad to own this guy. He's spectacular. He is massive. He's really tall. He's pretty heavy. and just overall, I think he's worth getting. He is going to be pricey though. He will be around $100, maybe even more than $100, depending on where you get him. But in my personal opinion, I think he's worth it, especially if you're collecting the Arkham line. You need to get a Clayface, and I think he's a really good figure. So, and especially you get all these accessories too, so that's always awesome. But yeah, guys, that was my review of the DC Collectibles Arkham City Deluxe Clayface. Sorry if I was all over the place. Hopefully I can improve my setup in time, but if you like the video, leave a like. If you like what you see on my channel, feel free to subscribe. And if you just want to, talk, discuss things, or ask questions, feel free to comment down below, and I will catch you guys later. All right, guys, take care.